Welcome. We're going to be doing a grizzly bear country backpacking catch and cook. Eric, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, as Dave says, my name's Eric, and I've been coming out here since the early 80s. My passion is backpacking and alpine lake fly fishing for the trout out here.
I am so glad to have you with me.
I'm glad to be here.
And we're so glad to have you along. You see him?
I can't.
Whoa!
Looks like a good spot right there.
Well, Eric, how was fishing today?
Windy.
Yeah, it was just fishing. No catching.
Yep. Awesome campsite.
Where it drops off.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's not often you camp on the side of a cliff.
No.
No.
Anything else you want to say before we say goodnight?
There's always tomorrow.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Morning. We tried for about, what, an hour and a half?
Something like that. Yep.
And nothing. So we're gonna go find ourselves another high mountain lake and try our luck there.
Get that tent set up and wet a line.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think about this?
Oh my gosh. We got some tree blocking the wind.
Nice view of the lake.
Incredible views.
Wow.
And a place for a tent there, one here. There we are, hooked up. Ooh, nice Yellowstone cut. Very nice fish. Pretty black dots. Keep this for our dinner. See the markings under its jaw. A little bit of red on the side, that's kind of neat.
Well, it wasn't a bad afternoon for 2.5 hours. One double. What did we get? 15?
I got 8.
And I got 7.
So 15.
Yeah.
We kept 3, have filleted them, and we have 16 little tidbits. We're gonna beer batter those. This is the beer. Tends to work better if it's a little runny. They're not as thickly battered. Too hot.
No, perfect temperature.
Got some of the better ones I've ever made. Not too much batter.
No.
You can still taste the fish.
Yeah.
Was that worth hauling in the oil and the beer?
Yeah, you didn't tell me about the beer. I try not to do too many freeze-dried meals, but even the homemade meals, they're good. This is better.
And I put a little body of Mojo citrus shrub in this. Can you taste that at all?
Every now and then there's a hint.
Of lemon?
And it's not too salty, which is good, but it could take salt and not be bad.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to put some salt in it?
Yeah, I'll try a little salt. You got yours out handy? Just a hint. I don't think it needs a lot. I don't think it needs any, but...
Just a little touch.
Just a touch.
Tickles my fancy to eat this out. Now sweet potatoes. Oh. Okay, just salt them. Kind of like crunchy candy. If you get a thicker one versus a thinner one, I'd like to know which one you like best.
I like nice meaty potatoes, so I would go with the thicker one.
Okay. This is the first time Eric's gonna try Backpacker's Pantry dark chocolate cheesecake.
And it's the cookie crumbles that make it. I don't know, Dave. Tonight's meal's a little too decadent for me. I'm gonna have to go hiking tomorrow.
So do you think you'll buy some of this?
Yeah. Well, I need to amend the hike tomorrow. The hike needs to go up to some trout ponds.
Okay.
The right hand
Closest rock.
The right hand rock, yeah. The pointed one.
Right there?
Yeah.
Oh, got him.
Nice. That was a little more energetic.
16 for both of us. Beautiful little cut on a Ryoki spearhead. Fishing's been great. We didn't catch much this evening. Ow! That's enough.
Yeah, we had a few hits. You had a couple on for a minute.
Yeah, and I got one in.
That's right, you did get one in.
Ollie's ready to go back to camp. He is going crazy.
It's time for bed.
Yeah.
Looks about a 14-inch. Oh yeah, it's a nice fish.
Got one. Ooh, a nice one. Very nice. Colorful. 16-inch cutthroat. Beautiful. Color under.
Nice flash.
What'd you get it on?
It was a mega orange scud. Very good golden trout fly, but good for cutties and brookies as well.
Oh, he's a nice one. "16-inch, healthy cutthroat." That's a Yellowstone cut, it? No,
Yeah,
is it?
all up here.
Yellowstone cut. Look. That's a wrap for this lake. It was awesome.
It was, and we weren't here that long.
No, 5, 14 and over. I caught 2 16s and a 14.
And I got a 14 and a 12.
But it's a long hike, so we got to get back towards our camp.
Fish our way back. There we go. Whoa, that's got some weight on it. Holy shit. Pushing 16, I would say. That's a healthy fish.
"15-incher, Rauki spearhead."
Oh, I got a nice fish, big fish, cruising towards it. That's a good 15 and a half. And he's off.
Double up on a fly and on a lure. Where the worlds merge. I was fishing on this lake.
Spectacular.
This was incredible. Great setting, It's just gorgeous. The water's crystal clear.
I could watch them come up and hit my fly. We fished maybe an hour.
Got 6 really nice ones.
Yeah.
But we got to get back to camp and cook our fish. Breadcrumbs and Zatarain's blackening.
Now do they sink and then come to the top when they're done?
Yeah, they changes sound.
The sizzling?
The sizzling changes.
Gotcha.
That is a delicious mess of fish. Okay, let's eat.
Yeah.
Agreeable?
Definitely. I do like Zatarans. I don't know what I like better, eating them or catching them. My buddy Tom's always harping on me because I'm not eating fish when I'm out here. And this is for you, Tom.
So how many fish did we catch today?
Counting the 3 I caught soaking my foot sitting down at the bank there, I think I got 19.
And I got 2 at the last lake, and 4 at the previous one, right?
I think so.
So 7. So we've got 26 fish so far today. And I think that's gonna be it, because we hiked 6 miles.
And I would say 2/3 of it was off trail.
Yeah. Up and down, up and down.
Boulder fields.
Okay. Carrots.
The carrots are awesome. Better than my dehydrated carrots. But then again, I don't have butter to put on them. I guess I could carry butter flakes.
Got a piece of cheesecloth. Strain the oils over and over. Here's the cleaned oil, ready to be used again. Yeah, I thought about getting funnel, but then I thought that's one more thing I gotta carry.
Exactly.
I'm tired of adding stuff.
Yeah.
I've already added 24 ounces of oil and another 12 ounces of ghee. Now I've added beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 ounces of
I mean,
beer.
you name it, I've added it. I gotta say no somewhere.
At some point, gravity's gonna take over.
Yeah, you need to hang on to something.
I was on this. Here we go. Get it up. There we go.
About 6 inches. I'm gonna get out of the way because it's gonna come to me. It's amazing. It still has that much energy.
After today, that's amazing, yes.
It's a festival Saturday night.
Awesome day.
Can't complain at all.
No. Great fishing, great weather, beautiful lakes, gorgeous fish, yummy fish.
Yep. We had family of goats visit us.
Yeah, I came into our camp last night and they were snorting all around my tent. I thought it was a big grizzly bear until I heard the hooves.
And the baby bleating, running back and forth between our tents.
And the parents went down from our camp and the baby was still up there
Yep.
and was crying.
Yeah.
Sit. Ollie's treat. You sit. Wait. Wait. Good boy waiting. Okay.
Cast a little bit to your right. Can you see the bubbles right on shore? That's where he rose. I have not seen him come this way.
Got one.
Nice.
Pretty nice length. There's one right there coming after it.
Barely saw that indicator. Oh, he's off. Barely saw that indicator move. Don't think he's coming back. It didn't take long to double up.
Oh, mine's off.
Feels like it's got a little chunk to it for its size. You know there's some hungry fish when you're doubling up at least the third or fourth time, though we didn't get them in.
Yeah. Nice cutty.
Oh yeah. This is just drying the fly off. All right. Right in the roof of the mouth where you want them with a dry fly.
That's pretty.
It is. And you're off.
What'd you just do?
Powdered fly floating.
Oh.
Once you've caught a few fish that get slimy.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's go hunting. He's coming. I'm right on course. Well, I think with this condition right here, especially with this little breeze, that's perfect.
It's a woolly bugger, weighted. Pretty cut. I got one already.
Nice.
Longest one I've caught out of this lake, 14 inches. Pretty colors.
Oops, I'm caught on your rubber band. There we go.
Today was an incredible catching day.
Yes.
Fishing's always good, but today the catching was just, we caught 83 fish. My biggest was 14 inches.
And mine was pretty close to that. Bigger ones had some nice color. We got a few that looked like they were still had some spawning colors to them.
Yeah, so we're happy.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite fish that you caught today?
Yeah, the big one. That was one of the prettier ones that I caught.
And how did you do it?
That was with a dry fly.
Right, but wasn't it off a cliff?
Oh yes, that's right. That was.
He was fishing it already, and I came up to it. And I looked down and I said, "There's a big one," and he casts right to it. And he got it, boom.
Yep, that was like the third one I got off the cliff.
It was fun.
Yeah, we get to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're gonna get bigger fish tomorrow. We're gonna go up to these lakes up here, these two up here. Maybe just do one.
If it fishes good.
But if it doesn't, then we'll make a day of the other one.
And we know that has some nice fish in it. And
yeah.
You notice there's somebody missing. He's okay. That person's in bed.
He is exhausted. He's been chasing everything.
Yeah.
That it?
I think so.
See you in the morning.
We'll do it again. We're gonna have to do the same thing.
Hold on.
Try to get it over my boot.
"16-inch Yellowstone cutthroat." I just got that 16-inch cutthroat on this bead head woolly bugger, brown, dragging it behind a swivel and a bubble at about 6 feet a leader.
I'll go sort of, I'm going to go a little to my left, but go right down in. I'll go.
Not many fish in here, but very nice. It's about another 16-incher. Ollie! You get back here! biggest fish of the trip. 1 pound, 5 ounces, 17 inches. Looks like a cutthroat to me. That's 15.
15 and about 14. This knife was given to me by a friend that I met in the mountains last year. Got my name engraved on it. Hopefully we'll be running into him maybe later this summer.
We have pre-cooked the fish.
Adding farm dust to the tempura.
What's in it?
About every spice that is on the market, it seems like. When you were a kid and up in the mountains hiking and fishing, were you cooking fish this way too, or?
Oh, this is just something I come up with. Fish in this baggie have been cooked in tempura once, and we did these in tempura twice, so double dipped and single dipped.
Well, single dipped. You definitely get a lot more fish flavor with this spice and the tempura than we did with the batter.
Mm-hmm. Next are the double dipped.
Looks like the shrimp you get it in the restaurants. I almost like the single better.
Okay. Do you want the last piece?
No, I'm good.
Tempered potatoes.
I think that farm dust is almost too delicate for the, it's either the batter or the frying. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be a really strong flavor.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a mellow flavor.
Mm-hmm.
A little more salt. Yeah. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Those are yummy. Any words for posterity?
These are pretty darn good. Hard not to have a bad potato.
Okay, he's running out of gas. Let's go to bed. Not as tiring of a day as yesterday.
No, thank God.
Yeah, I got a mosquito. Got it. Caught the biggest fish of the trip so far,
Yep.
right? 17 inches.
Good day. Worked a little harder for the fish in that lake though.
Yeah, our
we
total
did.
was 8 today.
Yeah.
83 yesterday, 8 today.
But much bigger.
Would you call that a roller coaster ride or what? Yeah, but they were bigger. I'd a lot rather catch like 2 or 3 big ones than 40 small ones.
Right. Yeah.
And we saw a bear.
Yes.
That was so cool.
Oh, that was awesome. Walking across a snowbank up side of the hill there.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
And Ollie was barking at him well before I looked up. He was barking at something, and I was looking down where I thought he was looking, and there was nothing. And then he just kept persisting on barking.
Yeah.
And then finally I was like, okay, what is it? Oh, it's a bear. Right on.
Yeah. It was awesome. Yeah. And then more goats. More goats, more goats.
Yeah. Ollie keeps them on their toes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah.
Ollie.
We have 2 lakes that we're going to visit today. That's one of them.
That was one. Not very big. What the heck? This is my smallest.
Go.
Double with a nice 6-inch whopper.
Ah, hey, I got a 10-inch whopper. Or that's a 9-inch whopper.
Oh, I think I had a hit as it was dropping 10 feet in front of me. Yeah, I did. Nothing big. About 8 inches.
Hooked up.
Nice.
Double.
Double.
Oh my gosh. Look that tiny. I think I've had enough. Nothing trailing.
Yeah, this definitely looks like another lake where they're not cruising the edges. If they are, they're down deep cruising the edges.
Right. 16-inch cutthroat. Beautiful colors. Well, as always, fishing was excellent.
Yeah.
But catching, not so good.
No. You ended up with a nice one.
I got a nice 16-incher, but man, or 80 casts.
Yeah.
No. And
Well-
then down on the other lake, a lot of tiny little things.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one I caught was, I think it was 11. I figure I probably caught about 12 or 13 down there.
I got about 5 or 6.
Okay, so 19 fish so far today. Well, yeah, we were hoping for 21 incher out of this lake. We're off to another lake where we can maybe get 17s.
It's gonna be about 14. Finally broke the skunk for me on this lake. Nice 15-inch cutty. On a hopper even.
Fifteen and a half inches. Again, the Ryuki Spearhead 70 series.
"17-inch cutthroat on a hopper." Yeah, I finally broke the record on this lake for me. 10 minutes later.
Okay, we finished up on this lake. I ended up with one fish, 15.5 inches.
Finally got a couple on this lake after fishing it for the second day. I got a 15 and a 17 on a hopper. It was surprising because there's not a lot of surface activity, so the terrestrials are they're just thinking about terrestrials now.
So what's our total for the day?
We had 22.
Yeah, we're heading back to camp and gonna have some deep fried fish again. It's a rough life, but somebody's got to live it. We did 3 different dredges. This is the panko with the zatarains. This is the Cavender's with cornmeal. This is cornmeal and Body of Mojo citrus rub. That's got to be the Cavender's Greek seasoning. That cornmeal really makes it crunchy.
Yeah, I like that. Do the zatarains next.
Zatarains and panko, you can't go wrong.
But that other one, I like the Cavender's. That was really good. This is the lemon.
So which of those 3 do you like the best?
Well, it's hard because they're all uniquely different. They're all very good. Every time I bite into it, it's like, oh, that's my favorite. And then I bite into another one, it's like, oh, that's my favorite. I almost think the Cavender's.
Okay. I just put in the burnt sugar.
Well, this is a first for me too. Spoiling me. Pretty good. Beats a candy bar any day.
Made with high mountain lake water.
Right, that's what it is. I don't even eat this in restaurants.
Well, this is your 5-star restaurant.
It is a pretty nice restaurant. It's the soft opening because there's nobody here.
Some of you have asked what I do with the oil. I usually burn it, but we don't have any wood up here. So we've gone a long ways away from camp and where other people would camp. Go ahead, Eric. I'll show you what we do. And then we rinse it with some hot water. Oh, yeah, just like that. Last one. After you play, you got to get a drink of water. Gotta make sure all the bugs are off you. Wait. Okay. I'd bring a chair if it just wasn't one more thing I have to carry.
This is my first season with this chair. I like it, but
Well, you earn it. You brought it.
yeah, but it's a pound.
Yeah. Fishing today overall?
Awesome, I thought.
Yeah.
Big fish today, couple new lakes, way up.
Well, as far as you can go before you go over the mountain.
Right.
It was exciting because we've been doing research on this whole area for like a year. And then finally to be here
And see
it.
Yeah.
You've really honed in on a different way of fly fishing.
Yeah, I mean, typically terrestrial season, so it's dry fly all day, all night. This year with the late winter, I'm guessing we're at best early summer up high. 2 weeks ago, I was at a lake. There was still ice in the lake. Fishing this year, I've been subsurface most of the time. Have caught a few fish each trip on a dry fly, but for the most part, it's been underwater, which is new to me.
What kind of attractor?
I've used a lot of scuds, I've tried a lot of nymphs. A lot of it, you got to figure the lake out, which is part of the game, and it's kind of interesting. I mean, what am I going to put on next? Because I've tried 4 flies and nothing's working. You were going through your lures there.
There was one
whole
point
box.
where I went through every lure that I
Yeah,
had.
I don't remember
And
what
I
lake.
didn't get anything.
You were going through lures faster than I was going through flies. But I think we did a pretty good job of figuring it out.
Yeah. My biggest fish I caught on power bait, which is my least favorite way of fishing, but we didn't have any dinner. I didn't know you had caught two, because you were on the other side of the lake. So I was like, I gotta catch a fish. So I threw on power bait and
we ate some fish last night. Oh my God.
we ate 3 nice big fish. Yeah. But most of everything that I've caught fish on was that brown, is it a woolly bugger?
Yeah, it was.
Beat head?
Yeah, we had a beat head woolly bugger. Yeah, with some sparkle. You were eating them up there.
Yeah, I learned from Eric how you do it, because I used the bubble and the fly.
Yeah.
So I would just move it and then let it sink.
Yeah.
And then move it and let it sink.
Yeah.
And they would just come and grab it.
Yeah. You were slamming them there.
Well, we had a total of 83.
Something like that.
And 2 days ago, and I got about half of those.
Yeah.
And that was because of that fly.
Right, because your lures were doing nothing.
Right. Well, I'm ready to turn in.
Yeah.
Hard to beat this camping. Hard to beat it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be going to resupply, and then we're going to go back out to some more high mountain lakes.
So far up to this point on this trip, I think we're somewhere around 171 fish. I would say 25 of them were nice size fish, 14 and above.